Hello and welcome to my accidental productivity series where I film the things I've been putting off so they actually get done. This started as a small yarn collection, but it turns out I love buying yarn. Really love it. But unfortunately it's turned into yarn chaos. Let's fix that today. So today's problem is this disaster zone. What was once purely yarn storage has now become storage for books, things for videos, and all sorts of little things that I need for work. I've started to sort things out into different videos and different categories and things, but that means my yarn has even less space to go. We have definitely outgrown our storage. But there is a little bit of room here. I think I can add another catlax in. So let's go to Ikea. Ooh, it looks like they've got a bunch of new summer stuff in. Have to check that out. Okay, let's go find the storage section. So this is one I've got at the moment. It's 4x2 but mine's in white. So I'm debating on is getting a little 2x2 or do I get a 3x2? I think this height is pretty good and it would give me extra storage. I can still display things on top. This one does feel like a little bit too little. And I don't really see the point of getting the legs if I can just have extra storage in a similar height. Okay, yeah, good plan. Let's get this on. Okay, so we're back from Ikea. The catlax still needs building, but I'm in a sorting mood. So what I'm going to do is grab all this yarn, move it to a less cluttered space, and sort through it and into some of these little boxes. Okay, I've relocated to a large, flat and empty space. I've got my coffee in this cute Miffy mug here. I've got my new boxes. I'm ready to sort. Let's get all my yarn out. I think that's everything. Okay, it took absolutely forever, but we have sorted everything. Let me show you what we've got in here. So this box is lots of cottons, including all of my macrame yarn. Some undyed here that I was going to try dyeing, but I don't have the right kind of dye for, so I might not bother. This stuff for my raven vest that I'm making. And the extra yarn for that. We've got a shawl that I'm partway through. Got a little bit of cotton bamboo. Got loads of gorgeous yarn cakes buried down there. And there's even a full bag with loads of my Ricoremian in so many different colours. Next bag has lots of my fancier yarn. This is the alpaca cashmere silk that I'm going to dye. This is the one I just got from the yarn show, which is a merino blend. What else is in here? We've got some yarn that I've got balled up for different projects. And some more yarn that I got from a yarn show recently. A few other odds and ends in there. This box here is a random box of odds and ends. We've got some yarn which I don't know what it is. Some cute chenille yarn where I just loved the little hint of colour. I thought that it looked really cute made up in something. We've got random balls of leftover stuff in here. This is truly just the odds and ends box. Stuff I didn't know where to put it went in here. I've got nearly a whole box of cotton acrylic blend as well. Loads of these Skeppies Soft Fun and the Sirdar Stories as well. And those are all 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. The next one here is a box of acrylic. This is some stuff that I bought right when I was starting to do crochet. And don't know if I'm ever going to use it. There's some stuff from Aldi. A couple of other random things in there. Got more acrylic. Got a big ball of Sirdar Jewel Spun. A whole bunch of this Baby Blossom Chunky that I couldn't resist recently. A few purples that I bought for a project and didn't finish using. And some pretty rainbow yarn cakes that I got from a show. The last box is this box which has some partially completed projects in. I was making a cardigan out of this lovely fruiter cotton, which I haven't finished. I've got the leftover bits from a blanket that I made, which I don't really know what to do with, but Got a few little bits of blue and quite a lot of this kind of beigey colour. This is from another blanket that I made. The blanket is pretty much finished, but I was thinking of adding a border, so I kept some. And just other odds and ends of different projects that aren't finished. The projects I'm currently working on are in this basket. So we've got this little fish bag that I'm making. It's almost finished. I just wanted to do like maybe 1 or 2 more layers, and then I need to do a cord to go through the holes here to pull it tight. Oh, let's see the hole, here it is. We've got a shawl that I've been working on for years. I don't really like it anymore. So I keep debating pulling it out, but I spent so long making it. I'm really not sure. I think this one's finished. I think I just need to sew the ends in. This is a book. This is a book sleeve. Really cute. Got another shawl that I'm working on, but I'm not sure that I like, so I might pull it all out and do something different with it. And this one that was supposed to be a granny square, but I might just sew the ends in and call it a doily. So that is all of my stash sorted out there. I think it's time to get building the IKEA cabinets. Okay, I've still got some tidying up to do, but we're looking pretty good. The second unit is in, and I managed to consolidate the 7 boxes into 6. We've got all the acrylics over here. This one is my fancy yarn. Cotton down here, and this is a really, really heavy box. Not sure why it's quite so heavy, but it is super heavy. Up here is the miscellaneous box, or I might actually add my drop spindle kit in there if it'll fit. Oh, just. And in here I've got all my acrylic cotton blend plus that cotton cardigan thingy that I'm making. So it's looking pretty good. I've got a bit of tidying up to do and a bit of sorting out for like display and things. I'm gonna get rid of this that I had my cotton yarn cakes in before because they look nice. It wasn't very efficient. I need to just do a little tidy up in here and up here, and maybe find something nice to display here. Alright, let's go. Well, things are looking pretty good. I've got all my yarn neatly stored away in these 6 boxes here. I've got stuff organised for videos in these ones. I've got a bit of space. I tidied up this space, which has got a bunch of my magazines and crochet books, my hooks, my scrap yarn, and a few other crochet and knitting bits and pieces. I've left this cross-shaped one in for now. I might get rid of it, I'm still not sure. I've put my my shawl there that I use often in my office. And I don't know, it's just an empty space for now. I could take this out and use it as just a square, or I could leave it like this. I've tidied up along the top, got my book count for the year so far, got my little miniatures of all the books I read last year, some pretty books, plants, and my current projects, which Bulbasaur is guarding. So I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I've still got plenty of stash to work through, but at least it's organised now and I know what I've got. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!